Welcome back to another episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2008, everybody. Last time we were in a big fatal four-way match against Kenny Dykstra, Ric Flair, and Randy Orton. And we picked up the victory over Orton after a spear when Ric Flair was busy giving his little testicle grab to Kenny Dykstra. It appears we have no messages, which is surprising, but we do have a new magazine, and we should check that out. McMahon, Dreamer, Mutual Admiration Society. Okay, let's see what this is about. This sounds like it might be interesting. With the Survivor Series now in history books, WWE.com caught up with the WWE Chairman Vince McMahon to get his thoughts on the latest installment of annual events and the fallout that resulted. I initially expected to see some great things from the Raw brand during the pay-per-view, Mr. McMahon said. Frankly, while they delivered a compelling performance, I was nonetheless more excited and impressed, and in my eyes, excuse me, in my eyes opened by a brand I had not thought capable of such greatness. No, not Smackdown. ECW. Upon learning of Mr. McMahon's opinion, Tommy Dreamer responded praising his brash boss. When a genius like Mr. McMahon praises you, it means more than you ever think it will. He's a smart guy, really top shelf, you know, a brilliant businessman, and wise beyond his years too. I can't say enough good things about him. Alright, well there's that. So it appears that there's nothing going on this fine Tuesday. So we're gonna do some training. We're gonna do a little bit strength exercise. Simulate the training, like usual, of course. And still no new messages. There's always usually messages the day after a Raw show, isn't there? I could be completely wrong. Let's do an event and activities. Let's do a... Where's the pay-per-view commercial? Let's do a pay-per-view commercial. Should get some money from that. A little bit of fatigue, but some money nonetheless. What's our fatigue at? Superstar info. We're not too high on the fatigue level. Also, let's check something here. Not here, where is it? Power 25. Has there been a new Power 25, or is this still last week's? December 1st. I think this is still last week's. No. Yep. Alright, so we're still at number 2 on the Power 25. That's not bad, though. Not bad at all. Let's do some more training. Speed exercise. Hopefully we don't end up getting injured from doing all these, because the fatigue will go up, which will cause more chance for injury. But it should be fine. We're going to do we're going to do a skill improvement. We're going to do on-camera training. There's that. We got a new message now. Took a while, but we finally got one. You know who is complaining? You know who is complaining again? Of course it's going to be Orton, as he already went over. Orton always complains. Just a heads up, Orton wouldn't shut up, so I gave in. Sort of. After the tantrums he's been throwing about getting a title match with you, I compromised and told him that he'd compete with you this week in a #1 contenders match with you, one-on-one. If he beats you, then he gets his shot at New Year's Revolution. His fate is in your hands, champ. Stay strong, coach. Well, I don't see him winning this match, so looks like he's not going to be the new #1 contender. You know what, I am going to simulate up to this date just to make sure there's no new messages, so I can get them right away. Help me teach my dad, from Stephanie.
I know you worked with my brother Shane last month, and I hope you'll do the same for me this month. My dad still hasn't learned his lesson, and if he's throwing his weight behind ECW, then that's your next target.
Okay. ECW is my next target. I thought we already had something I thought we already did something with ECW a little while back. I don't know. I don't remember what was going on before. It's been, like I said in the last episode, it's been about 8 months since we've played this, since I've played this for you guys. So I'm all confused as to what's going on in storyline wise and all that. So Maybe we didn't do anything with ECW. I thought we got hit by him by a car. You're the shallow end of the pool. Want to know a secret? The reason ECW impresses me so much is because guys like you impress me so little. You've got so little to offer, no depth at all. I've been to show the true value of the dollar, because that's going to be your salary until New Year's resolution. Don't spend it all at once, champ. Oh, fuck you, Mr. McMahon. $1 is my salary now? Oh, that is just... Is that for real? It really is! Are you kidding me? I'm your WWE champ. I will go on strike. I will go on strike. Yeah. Don't you test me. I really will. Okay? I really won't go on strike because I just don't think that will accomplish much. But I'll tell it to Vince. I'll tell Vince I will. Believe me, you. Melina versus Tori, HBK versus Shane, Chad versus Umaga, and JTG versus Masters, Edge versus Randy Orton. Here's the match we give a shit about. Play. This is the match we actually care about. I need to make some dinner after this.
We're less than 1 month
And
away.
I don't care about watching those stupid scenes. Now we of course will watch the pre-entrance scenes with them talking during the entrances, but we will not watch those stupid same cutscene that happens every damn week. Those we will not watch.
He's a former champion, and he hopes to reclaim the title at New Year's Revolution.
Yeah, and lucky for the champ, this is a non-title match.
Lucky for me, I pinned Orton last week in that 4-way. He should not be getting this match. It's a bit bull, in my opinion, because I pinned him last week. So, I mean, why does he get another shot?
The champion. Remember, this is a non-title match. The championship is not on the line.
I wish it was on the line.
Not tonight, but if he loses tonight, the rematch is at New Year's Revolution, and it'll be for the championship.
But New Year's Resolution is where they always had the Elimination Chambers. For a couple, yeah, whenever New Year's Resolution was when the Elimination Chamber was. Why isn't there no Elimination Chambers? I'd like to be in an Elimination Chamber. Guys, can we be in an Elimination Chamber? Someone make a huge Elimination Chamber. I want to be in an Elimination Chamber. That'd be fun. What's Sam? Sandman's like gonna bust himself open or something? Oh, they're staring each other down. Anyway, we're not gonna let Orton win this one, so he gets that #1 contendership match,
So happy that we have a superstar like
or
Edge on the
#1
Raw
contender
roster.
spot
Someone who sets
by winning
goals
this
for
match.
himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? I don't think the fans...
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
But I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
I care what the
Much is
fans
obvious,
think.
King. What a
Just not too much.
despicable move that was.
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision?
Yeah, I just poked him in the eyes too, so I really hope it would, because he's kind of
What a
screwed.
reversal.
Yeah, that ref might just be screwed. If his health plan doesn't include vision, if I just poked him in the eyes like that, yeah. I'm sorry, ref. I didn't mean to do that to you, bud.
Memory there, Kingfish.
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is. I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
Dude. After some of
He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows.
All right, now let's hit him with one of these, or not, because you know Orton thinks he's all big and bad and can reverse my every fucking move. That's not true. Ref, what are you doing, bud? 1,
Fans can't stand
2.
when he does this.
Oh man, I had the tights. If that ref wasn't being such an idiot, I would have had that.
But I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
If it does, it bothers me a little bit, man.
I think, oh sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him.
A big spear.
Look
Look at that look on Orton's face as he was getting up. He didn't know even what was coming. He has no clue that he's gonna get speared to hell.
Opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. You can't ever count on these fans.
And now a pin.
1,
This could be it.
2. Oh man, you son of a bitch. We're arguing with that ref.
It
That
does
was 3,
appear
you
that
son of a
Edge is
bitch.
getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
Not getting much from me. I'm putting on one hell of a match. Look at this. Powerbomb into the corner. How often do you see that? You don't. But I pulled it off for you fans.
Oh, for the love of...
No. Rope break. Whoa. You got the tights. You got the tights, man. Ref, he has the tights.
Look at that.
Ref, he had the tights. Oh,
Illegal
ref.
maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, Jay.
I agree.
I don't hear the
DQ that man.
This match is still going.
Well, all I
That's
can say is
asinine.
someone's been eating. There's some evil intentions in the eyes of that man right there.
There's no way he's kicking out of a second spear, though. He's not going to kick out of a second spear.
The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning
If he kicks out of the second spear, then this man's unbeatable. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Take your rematch and shove it straight up your candy ass. You're not getting a rematch with me, Orton. It'd be like your 5th title match in this whole career. I remember facing Orton a lot.
He's leaving the
Yeah, get outta here.
area in a foul mood.
Have you ever
Good.
seen him in anything but a foul mood?
No, not really.
Well,
He shit in someone's
occasionally he's a
bag
little
before,
smug,
so that was very
but he's got
foul.
good reason to be upset. He just lost his championship opportunity.
And
Yeah,
I'm
he'll
sure
get-
the champ is glad he's not the #1 contender.
I don't know about that. After that performance, I think the champ would be happy to have a rematch.
It could have gone either way, and I don't think the champ would have gotten that lucky twice.
I've beaten him more than twice, so I mean, yeah, I would have gotten lucky again. Because it wouldn't have been luck. It would have just been me completely dominating the fool. But anywho, that, guys, is going to do it for this episode of SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a favorite, leave a comment. Especially comments. I do enjoy reading your guys' comments. Those are always good to read. But yeah, leave some of that stuff. And I hope to see you guys back here for the next episode.